Hello and welcome back to session 5. We're here again, here to explore the evil and haunted lands. As always, I will take you through all of our wonderful players, and then we'll jump right back into the adventure. We're going to start this week with Ben. Who are you playing?
I am playing Skull, the Sand Druid.
Connor, who are you playing?
I am playing Aaron Grave, the bounty hunter fighter.
Ryan, who are you playing?
I am playing Rodrigo Dreamblossom, the warlock from Baldur's Gate.
Sean, who are you playing?
Ronan Mornward, our paladin.
Brandon, who are you playing?
I am playing Ichabod Fawn, a life cleric in servitude to Pelor.
Lovely stuff. So if you remember from last week, we left the adventure after the party had just slain a horde of vampire spawn in the upstairs storage room of the coffin maker's shop. So we head back there now. Let's move the map along. Here we are, the coffin maker's shop. So you guys, you've slain. There were 6 vampire spawn. You've slain them all now. All that remains are not even piles of dust, just sort of bits of dust in the air from where the vampires had poofed into these ashen clouds. You've got the relics that you came in here for. You came in looking for the bones of a saint that protect the church, or so you've been told.
Yeah,
Yes, you've got them now. Ichabod, I think you have them in your backpack.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys don't have much left to do in the coffin maker's shop, but it is up to you where you guys want to go.
I used a lot of my goddamn spell slots that battle.
I think we should probably just focus on getting these back to the church.
There was a matey that we left downstairs that we kind of manipulated.
Yeah.
The guy that owned this place. I guess we'll just mosey on past
Oh,
him.
We
It
should
should be great if we killed all the vampires at least.
It might have been his friends, but we'll find out.
No, it definitely wasn't. Last time. I mean, 2 minutes,
Last time.
ago.
Last time we killed them all.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll make our way back to the church then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna leave the coffin maker to his horrible house full of?
What's he
dead
doing as we walk past? Is he still affected by my? Did I cast friends on him? I
That
can't
is
remember.
worn out.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's downstairs. You can hear a sort of light sobbing, but you can't see where it's coming from or anything.
I go up to him.
Oh god, what are these vampires? His family or something?
First on the door.
They were just walking dead it right now. Was with Shane.
Ah.
So
Collectively
you guys
shamed.
head downstairs. You can hear the sobbing
Guy-
coming from his workshop on the far left-hand side there.
I go up to him. I try to approach.
So yeah, you walk in through this back door, and his workshop is sort of multiple benches across one wall, with a little table on the other side, and at one of the benches halfway down the room, he's sat sort of hunched over, hands covering his eyes as he sort of lightly sobs, inconsolable really.
I slowly approach him, and without saying anything, I go to put my hand just sort of on his shoulder.
He doesn't. You put your hand on his shoulder, but he doesn't react.
I give him a little shake, and I just go, "Hey, come on, mate! Don't be down. We dealt with your problem. Your little your threat upstairs."
You got them, but what about the rest of them?
Well, I mean, we're working on that. I think. But, do you know where they are?
One step at a time.
They're everywhere. They're all in league with him. He'll be back any minute now.
Who will
He'll
be
know
back?
what you've done.
Who will be back?
Ah, hell.
Strahd, their leader, their lord.
We should
Wait,
probably
wait,
get
wait,
his
wait. Did
bones back.
Strahd?
Oh,
Oh no.
we're in. Are we in good standing with Strahd? I can't remember. He seemed quite happy with us last time,
He knows of
He
us.
but he was
seemed
also
conscious.
delusional.
Yeah. He did kidnap a woman in front of you.
He did, but we didn't stop him, and I feel like that
Didn't
would
stop
really get us up in his good books.
Stop him or the
Enablers.
brother.
Yeah,
Enablers, kidnap enablers.
yeah.
I'm going to say if that is Strahd, I don't want to be here when he comes here. I don't want to deal with anything like that.
I look back at the guy. Look, is there anywhere you can lay low? Like, do you have a family in town, or
I don't have any friends here. None of them even come close to me.
why?
I don't know. They said my work was dark and it brought about dark things. Of course,
Why
it was
not
never
go to
true
church?
until they all turned up.
What is it
What?
about your work that you keep talking about? You're just a coffee maker, right?
Yeah.
Why not go to the church? They understand your business.
Well, just sit in the pews, waiting for them to come.
They may help you, and it's hollowed ground.
Yeah, they seem nice.
That's
All
well.
right.
I mean,
I'll
we're
try
going
it.
to the church right now. You're welcome to accompany.
I mean, it's better than dying alone in here.
That's the spirit.
I'd say so.
Wow, what a happy guy. Yeah, he gets up and follows you guys. If you guys are heading towards the church.
And then the second he gets out the door, we lock him out, and now we've got a house.
That's it.
No, you squatters.
Real estate.
Squatters' rights, brother.
What? How many years have you got to squat in the old squatters' rights laws? Is it like 10?
Time's weird in
Alright.
Bellevue.
Yeah, time's weird. You're alright. You'll be
We're
fine.
actually aging a year per day. We haven't got
Yeah.
on.
You guys do not look good. It's really hit Ronan hard. Really
I was
hit
going to say,
hard.
if someone aged 10 years.
Yeah, that's me.
If it's every day, like,
okay, so
you would
you
look at his
guys-
nutsack every day and it will get lower and lower and lower, and you'll just be like, why are they getting so low in the space of a day?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the only
don't-
reason.
Yeah. You don't know if that's
Not,
aging
not
or
the
just, like,
achy
really
joints or the crow's
Yeah.
feet. You're
Nah,
the
nah,
low-hanging ball.
checking his sack.
Oh, it's too low to you.
I don't know how to bring this up, but really long sack at the moment.
We gonna get any shifty,
So am I.
shifty looks on the way back?
Yeah, they're not. People obviously keep their distance from the coffin maker. The rumours surrounding him obviously spread quite far, as everyone gives you a wide berth. You guys head back up the road towards the church, and you can see that it's pretty barren. The church, there's no one there on the outside, at least. You can see a little bit of light coming from inside, but looks pretty barren.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah.
I'll go in first, son. Try to find the father that I can't remember the name of.
Father? Or the one that hung himself?
No, oh,
Yeah, no.
Let's go and find. Yeah, let's go all the way back and look for him.
It's the
You guys
So,
didn't actually
I-
get his name at any point.
there was one called Yeshka. He was the guy who
Yeah. Yashka's
Stolen.
like one of the younger
yeah, he was
assistants.
the dude who stole the shit.
Yeah, stole the shit. Yeah. So you guys, are you just heading in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the classic thing and wait outside again, and I'm just gonna say,
Right.
I'll be the eyes outside. We shouldn't all be in one place, not knowing what's going on.
By
All right.
means.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Alright, I'll stay outside with Skull then.
So yeah, the rest of you head inside then. And inside, you guys see that. Let me have a look. So the priest that you saw earlier is in the back of the room. There's a worried look across his face, and he's thumbing through some old text by the look of it. You're guessing some sort of religious texts. He seems to be alone in here. None of his two assistants anywhere to be seen.
Priest. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. What is your name?
He starts at you like screaming priest. He's like, "Whoa!" Like, who opens the door and screams priest? And then starts to close the distance and get a bit closer to you. My name is Lucian Petrovich.
We have come with the lost relic, the lost bones that you are seeking. That went missing from the crypt. Can we just throw them back in there, or if would you rather us do
Hand them to
something?
me. If you've got them, I will make sure they are laid properly.
Go on in, Ichabod.
All right, I'll do that.
So how have you got them? Obviously, they were in a sack before.
Yeah,
So
I produced the sack. If you look
okay.
at my coat closely, there's lots of like things that I could hang stuff from, and like
there's
pocket slots and
t-shirt.
shit like that. So I just sort of like unhook the bag and hand it over.
One of the hooks are attached to his nipple.
Oh!
Keeps opening his coat, pulls his nipple.
Oh.
When he needs that midday pick me up, he just takes.
Don't ask about the nipple hook.
I was cursed by a witch. Yeah, so he takes the bag, literally the bag of bones, and heads back over to the secret door that leads to the crypt underground.
Well, we've given you the bones. I guess we better get out of here. No point lingering. We're very busy. We should probably go. Yeah?
Yeah, if you don't need us to do anything else.
Yes, thank you. You've done more than enough. Really, you've done a great deal for the people here.
All right.
Happy
Well, be seeing ya.
Don't suppose the no, I shouldn't really ask the church for money. See ya.
Wait a minute.
Don't suppose you got any money. So yeah. Unless you guys want to do anything else, you are leaving, heading back to the Blue Water Inn.
I think we should just go straight for this winery, because it probably won't.
Camp on the way.
It won't be a day. It'll be like more than a day anyway. So.
How is it now?
We ain't got no business in this town.
Little after 12, probably.
How long did we say before it's going to take to get there? It's like a day's travel, isn't it?
I don't remember.
And for that reason, we'll just walk forever and ever and ever,
Yeah.
never reaching a destination.
They
could be a day, could be a year.
Let me look.
Grave. They got back quick. I guess we should continue our conversation later.
Yeah, our
It's like-
conversation is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Deep
Do you
silent
remember
conversation.
with the chickens? Oh.
And the rocks.
Oh, so many rocks. I don't know how the chickens could carry them all.
My favorite's the big one.
So you guys come outside and these guys are having some sort of weird hush conversation about chicken and rocks.
Oh, hang on.
I got something for this.
I got someone I had in Discord just for this conversation.
Get a spell.
He's got a
Summon
book that says
chicken rocks.
Advanced Chicken and Rocks Edition 4.
And that's the first 3 volumes.
Yeah, if everyone's got all their like just things, we can head out.
Okay, let me just.
I will actually on the way there I'll talk to Grave and Ichabod, but we can do that on the road.
Wait, aren't we going
Okay,
on the road
so-
now?
Basically.
So yeah, you guys are
Sorry,
about to
yeah.
leave on the road.
Alright, but before we leave, I'm gonna empty my shoes of all the sand.
Those
This is
cursed
tradition.
shoes, you emptied them again.
If you're in a dungeon, it would be really handy because you just leave a trail of where you've been.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a shout.
Those shoes are going to work out for the best at some point.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the shoes. I like because well.
Can't you just put a hole in the bottom of your shoe?
It was something. He's not got any bottoms, so he's not got any soles. They're just top. Just laces and a tongue.
Either it leaves us out or leaves Strahd straight to us.
Yeah, either one.
You just gotta find the shoe.
Yeah.
There is.
Oh yeah.
Just, following the
There's
sand.
sand here.
I don't remember putting any sand here.
Isn't that a beach
Right,
in Barovia?
well,
This is a beach, this is my house.
That's what Strahd says.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Well, I wasn't playing.
Alright. Hard beef over there. You guys gonna fight or something?
I was gonna.
Yeah.
'Cause we could really monetize that, you know, get it on the big screen.
We should start fake beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
actually
you're a
never
cunt.
have Ryan back on the show.
Ryan doesn't come back. And he's like, why can't I come back? It's fake, right? Yeah.
It's for the law. It's for the law.
You have to disappear for 2 years. That's the rules.
Yeah, do Simon.
You're Simon, yeah. Okay, alright. Are you doing that now, Ichabod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what
are
is
you
everyone
doing
doing before we leave?
What's Ichabod doing?
Nothing.
Well, let's get what everyone's doing before you leave first.
He's doing the old switcheroo with the bones, bet ya.
the old bony switch. That's what they call me.
Look at him, look at his
I was-
eyes. He's switching those bones.
I switched the
Got that
phone.
suspicious look.
I've got like 10 flasks of oil, so I was thinking of speaking to Ichabod and Grave about it. They're not vodka. I thought they were vodka. Drinking.
Thick and black, mopping around. I thought it was vodka.
He does the trick where he puts it in his mouth and spits into the fire, but just goes back into his face.
Oh, it's really warm.
Of breaking off the end of the arrows and sort of attaching a sort of oil flask, so then they can.
Yeah, you had this idea last week, right? Of
Oh,
getting an arrow, attaching some sort of breakable vial with oil in them
Yeah.
to make like
yeah.
splash potions,
You take,
Minecraft
points,
style.
you take points in bloody tinkering.
You can just throw bottles of thingy
I think that'd be
as
better.
part of the rule. I think throwing would probably
No.
do more damage. Because you'd get an
Problem is-
area effect.
The problem is if I put a vial on
Yeah.
the arrow's just
Be
gonna
heavy.
go like.
Yeah, it won't be much that you
Yeah.
can put on there.
Better would be put the whole vial in a sling and then
Yeah.
whip that thing
Yeah.
across the, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe
Or
you
like
give
a-
yeah,
one.
proper brain
You give
Or like
one,
a sling shot, yeah.
give like one vial of oil to each of us.
Or
So
You
cyanide.
douse
So
yourself
if we
in
get
it, you can
caught, we
slide
just
right
pop
into
the
the
cyanide.
I have like 2
It's like
bags
straight-
of barbarians as well, so we can slide for a while.
Hey.
Do you mean barbarians? This is the second time you called them barbarians.
What's the difference?
Barbarians!
Barbarians is some sort of ball-based barbarian subclass.
I'm a
Oh, yeah.
barbarian.
Just the Minotaur
Alright.
Do a classic
barbarian.
Scooby Doo thing. Throw a bunch of barbarians on the floor and watch Strahd.
Yeah.
And then he'll be embarrassed and
Yeah,
send us back to our
you
place.
can shame
Tell
him
him
into letting you go home.
Shame.
Let's
Shame.
get on this road, boys. Come on.
Yeah.
Right, is everyone done what they want to do before they leave?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
need to
I
do
will.
anything.
I've
I
spent
will
most of my money.
Some flasks of oil to everyone. Is anyone going to take them?
Yeah, I'll
What?
take.
We've got 10.
I'll take a few. I'll take 2. 3? Yeah, I'll take 3. We'll go
Yeah,
dexterity.
take them as you want.
What is this oil?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just literally flasks of oil.
Alright,
I'll grab one.
Okay, so we've got.
I won't grab any because I don't think I'll be able to spend an action to be able to do that because I got some like
I mean,
I use quite a bit of
theoretically, you
spells.
probably could. Obviously, it's bound to Leon, but you could probably dip, like, douse your sword in oil and then light it up for, like, a flaming effect.
You have to pour it on.
Does that work?
You have to
Yeah,
Then
but
a sword made out of
Does
wood.
that-
That will take an action, and it is also made out of wood. Yes.
It looked
We
cool
made
for
a
the
torch
first
with extra
minute.
steps.
emergency.
It's like
torch.
holding a sparkler for too long.
But only on the burning end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
park
upside
the
down.
sparkler, burn, and end forward. There you go,
I'm
mate.
doing 3 to Connor and 1 to Sean. Does anyone want any oil? Like a flask?
I will save it for when you come to your senses and just throw one of them.
Yeah, I'm just having one just in case I don't do anything with my action. I can just throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take one.
Well, just in case you come across something that's really vulnerable to fire damage,
Nah.
that's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm carrying a lot of stuff.
Brandon's really loaded up,
taking a flask as
loaded up
well.
to the
He
gills.
doesn't want to get his bones oily.
You want to take one?
I'm just jangling as we walk.
Like a Minecraft
He
skeleton.
sounds like a skeleton, and you don't know why.
I didn't-
But he
nah.
probably did.
If
Nah.
he falls down the hill, he'll make the sound of spooky scary
Sean
skeletons.
knows. Yeah, what you've done.
Xylophone noises.
Yeah.
Spooky stories.
The
Xylophones.
direction of this winery, was it north?
The direction of the winery. Good question. It is from here.
In episode 4 of the last initiative, Brandon's character played the xylophone on the skeleton, and he made the same sound and the same bone. God, I hope so out fine for that blunder.
are
That
you
was a
talking
really
about?
niche joke.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Did not land with
I
me.
jumped in halfway through Ryan's talk.
Brandon's
I'm not gonna
calling
lie
it.
to you.
Brandon's calling it.
It's a fucking.
Brandon straight up. None of that. I don't want it. None of it.
What was even the reference? What was that even do?
It's a Simpsons reference.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
But yeah, no, Leon.
I'm gonna find it.
I am doing that like immediately on the walk.
So you guys set off. Your oil flask spread out to the party, and you look back at Ichabod, and he's got like a gnarly skeleton hand tied on some chain, and then hanging round his neck.
Is that part of the skeleton that we took?
No.
different skeleton we came across. Roll for that.
Hey, that was a bad roll. The roll. But I do have. Okay, I got a 14.
I think my
Would I
passive.
roll
sticks-
against, or is it a passive insight?
Passive.
Yeah.
Well, I have no
What is
reason to
that?
think he would lie.
Oh, 13. But I do have a reason to think he lies because he's got a skeleton hand around him.
Yeah, I would
I know.
roll.
I'm a funky man.
I
But I'm not going
I
to question
know
it.
that
And not only that, Ronan has
The,
been questioning Ichabod this whole time.
He does set a good precedent for questioning Ichabod.
Are we far
Yeah.
away from the church?
I know.
Yeah, we're on the outskirts of town, so let's say a good 10-minute walk.
Fucking. Let's hope that
I believe him.
that enchantment works without bit of the body.
You
Yeah,
don't know
let's do
that it's not a bit of the body. In all seriousness, this is just a hand.
Right.
My
My
passive
dear
is
old
17,
mums.
so I know you're lying.
I don't believe that, Ichabod. But let's go.
Okay. So,
Uh,
cool necklaces aside, we're all leaving, are we?
Yeah.
Right.
We're all even.
Hitting the dusty trail.
What?
Rodrigo, what did you want to speak to us about?
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
It was about the flask, but I will. I'll offer it out now.
Oh,
Oh, more
So
than-
the point was about the flask. But it's-
I was expecting roleplay, just flasks. More about the flask.
Flask.
It's more flask lore. It's big in this one.
Yeah.
I got some flask. You want some? Please say yes. I would give it to you. You stole them.
Please say yes, you took Drake.
And then we get to the winery. Fine. Is that what's going on?
No. Sorry, mate, no.
No.
There's 15 slippery bridges in the way. So
Ah,
I hope you boys
More
got your
roads, right?
abseiling equipment.
I say when
I
it gets a
have to
little bit later, we'll make camp just while we can, because don't want to get there and be fucked still.
I already took it. I already spent one slot yesterday.
Oh, you got some firepower left.
I used all of my slots.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you
Oh, you
doing?
was
Because
fighting like a motherfucker.
That's because
like,
he was at the
proper
front
smiting,
line, like
He was
"Ah,
taking it all.
pow, pow," yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sean done most damage by far.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of the damage.
Boy.
I don't know, mate. I did 40 damage of one hit.
Yeah, you did.
I did get 2 crits.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Brandon did
Alright,
cleave
well-
one of them, I think.
Okay, this is clearly a sore spot between the damage dealers, so I'm just going to sit here with my
Just
Just back out.
sports
Get out of there.
Back
You stay
out.
out, yeah.
I would say
Stick with your sandy shoes.
Yeah.
Take your cursed clothing. Rightio. Okay, so we're leaving the safety of Valaki and heading back out onto the road. Am I all in agreement here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't dilly
So-
dally. The guy said it kind of time is of the essence because he doesn't know what's going on.
And we've already spent so much time getting that complete skeleton.
Yes.
Not a single hand missing.
Not a
Not a
damn
single
hand
hand.
Not a
missing.
hand out of place.
The priest seemed happy with it.
Dead.
Where's his hand gone?
I killed the priest.
You
Hey,
said
wouldn't be
your
the first.
priest hand.
I told you, it's not the saint's hand. This is the priest's.
I took this right off his arm. Right.
Give me
a- grabbed it.
Let me find the right chapter. Give me 1 second. Here we are. Ooh.
Ooh, I know all the answers, mate. I can see them off your glasses.
Dun dun dun!
Now I can't
Yeah,
read.
Now I know where the secret treasure is.
Oh, I'm a wiener.
I'm a wiener.
I'm a...
I'm a wiener.
Gets him every time.
I love it. Real low jokes. All right, here we go. So you guys are walking for 3.5 hours into the late afternoon. Anything you guys want to do for 3.5 hours before I bring you up to the first interesting encounter on the road?
Nothing really of sorts. I will question Ichabod why he requires a hand.
You want a hand, mate?
What exactly are you saying?
The weird necklace that you've fashioned.
Yeah,
A purpose?
just I'll get a good vibe from it. Get a good vibe. I'll get a safe vibe from it.
Right.
Makes me feel safe.
Where'd you get it from?
Mate,
When it was raining hands.
I got
One of
it
those frogs had it.
from
The priest that we
all right,
just-
look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I took the hand from the saint skeleton. All right.
Oh no, you did.
Good on you, Ichabod. Good on you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. It's hard for me to come clean sometimes.
Rather you be honest.
Hang on. Hang on.
That's it. Water under the
Why
bridge
are
now.
we praising the thief? Oh, he
Okay,
I'm just gonna be honest.
We've been over this, Brandon. It's not stealing if they're dead.
Yeah,
Definitely is.
I could not agree more.
No,
It's
definitely.
a grey
Not
area.
really,
legally.
But just put it.
They don't need it.
No, the point was they
Precisely.
needed it.
Yeah,
Look.
they actually needed
Were
it.
you?
I'm,
Yeah,
su-
it
I'm,
was actually needed,
I'm sure they didn't need the whole skeleton.
Well, we'll see when we come back and the village has been destroyed.
Look,
One village that requires us.
I had
to
a
get to the
feeling.
next
I felt
destination.
like I had to take it. All right. So I did take it.
If I get the feeling I have to take it, what do I do?
What from me?
That's like it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, try. Are you gonna take my necklace?
Nah, of course not.
All right, cool.
If you die though, you don't need it.
Well, I mean that just makes sense. I'd like maybe Vaughn could have it. All right. All right. Look. Let's just forget about the hand around my neck. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing. It's fine. It's decorative.
Can I do an Arcana check on the necklace itself, the skeleton hand?
Oh, you don't want to do that.
It's full of spiders. You don't want that.
No, I mean, if you ask,
Wouldn't it be more religion?
I
You
got,
can do it either. Depends what you want to find out.
got 21.
although, yeah,
A 21 on Arcana, you will definitely feel some protective, although very weak, protective magic coming off of the necklace.
Well, it still works, so I guess the body must still work.
Well, that was my
Turns
fault.
out the hand was the only
Exactly.
part they needed.
But yeah, other than that, I ain't got nothing to do.
Should I do religion on it?
You want it? Do what you want.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
religious?
17. Yeah, I've got 3 points in it. 17
religion.
for religion.
As you're looking at it, I'm like,
He's moving it around. Oh, look at this.
"Ooh, fucky, you want to get a look at this?"
Yeah, I mean, religious, you know it's an important object to this church, and you know that relics of this kind are known to have power in the past. There are definitely religious relics that are parts of the bodies of other saints that have had great power before.
Could I piece it together where it'd be like the Yu-Gi-Oh card where you need every single bit of the character to make the whole thing? Is
You
it gonna be
don't
like
know.
that? Where you
Oh, it was impossible to get all those cards,
I mean, we
man. It
had
was
the whole
impossible to
thing.
You
get all that.
activated my trap card.
Yeah, I think from what you know, because it's obviously religion check isn't going to give you any information about this specific hand. You're just coalescing your knowledge that you can use, to compare, right? So you know that often full sets of things like this, of magic items in general, and relics, more so, will be much stronger than the individual item.
Yeah.
So separating them, may
I
have
should
made
have
it
taken
weaker.
all the bones.
Could we could our ranger tell what kind of deity it's?
We already know what day. I mean, I know the deity it's to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know
easily.
that much. I just wanted to check, is it religious-ish? That's it.
Yeah, I mean the fingers and bones are covered in engravings and fine,
That's cool.
almost like calligraphy, like carvings,
Yeah.
decorative work that bear the markings of the Morning Lord that you've been seeing all over Barovia.
Alright, cool.
So are we all just becoming okay with grave robbing and looting from the dead?
No,
For
I've
our own
already
personal
said that.
benefits?
Look, I had a feeling I had to take it. Right? I weren't robbing, so to speak, more than just doing what
No matter how
I
you
hate
bend
her.
this with your words.
tells me to do.
I understand your benefit for self-preservation, but I'm more worried with the
I never
town.
do this
If
for
it gets
myself.
destroyed, I'm worried about the town. If it gets destroyed before we get the information we need to get out of here, this whole going down to the father thing will be a waste.
But since when has the town been our problem?
It is our problem when we
since we're locked in here.
that they didn't need no more. And
Look, I'm
we're
not bothered
moseying
by
on.
I want to get out of here. That town could. I don't care about that town after we get out. I just want to get out of here first.
What's
Yeah,
important to me is seeing that me, all of you, and Vaughn, more importantly, get out of this alive. Alright?
We'll see if it has any long-term effects, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Should be fine.
Turn around. He's
Just
You wake up to
item.
Morris choking him out,
It's fine.
pushing his
wanted
voice
this.
box, making him say stuff.
This just brings me one step closer to God.
Okay.
Sweet.
So when we're done looking at my neck, can we carry on, please?
I guess there's some kind of encounter that we get.
Turn around and there's
It's
four
just-
skeletons standing there frozen.
He took me
one of missing an arm.
Are they,
One of
are
us
they all
missing a
armed with
hand,
rusty
yeah.
spears?
Wait a minute.
Alright, so the road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, the northeast, the southwest, and the southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrust upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby.
Right, so it was snapped. What's the key word?
Snapped? Yeah, so the top half snapped clean off and lying in the grass.
Can I pick it up and then sort of move it to a bit where it's supposed to be and then cast mend on it? Does it get like it's supposed to be at?
Yeah, I think mend would work.
Yeah, so you pick it up and you spin it a few times. The sort of spiky bits of wood, they meet a point where they seem to lock in, right? And then you mend it in place.
Now, nobody casts more earth to spin this sign around.
I have no idea.
I wouldn't think of it, friend.
The arms indicate Krezk. Oh god, I should have pronounced these before we got here. Okay, Krezk, Solenka Pass, Lake Baratok, Valaki, and Ravenloft.
Right.
Oh no, wait,
Not
there's
Ravenloft.
more. And Berez.
Do we know which one is the winery?
Didn't he say?
He didn't say. None of those names ring a bell, other than obviously Ravenloft. You know.
Did you? I was gonna say, did you remember what kind of direction it was that he said? Was it just like
Did he say
northwest,
north?
northeast? Or was it just straight north that the Erwin told us?
Definitely didn't say north.
Oh.
Did I say north?
I
Definitely
don't know.
not.
I'm just using
No,
north
it
as a reference.
You can make. I mean, I said it earlier this session.
I didn't hear it.
All right. Good luck with that. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It was south. I think it was south.
South north.
No, it's southwest.
North.
South north.
I don't really have a bearing about what is south.
It
or
was
north.
southwest.
Wait, hold up. Did you have the sign of where we just came from? To pointing in the town of.
Yeah, there is a sign pointing at
Valaki?
Valaki. The Valaki sign. Point. Yeah, there's a sign. Let me read it. Hang on.
It says Valaki.
Yeah, so there is a sign that says Valaki and Ravenloft on one bit of wood, pointing up in a certain direction, back the way you came.
Okay, so it was south. This must mean, and I point towards where Ravenloft and Valaki was to say that must be north then.
Hopefully, I can just walk any direction and hope it's south.
Everywhere I'm looking is south, right? It moves with you.
Does anyone have
Yeah,
keep
so-
mind or anything?
Nah.
Oh,
Oh,
1 second.
hang on, wait. I actually think that might be a passive of mine, isn't it? What's?
I think you've got observant or the other one.
Oh no, I've got observant. Yeah, hang on, wait. Observant.
Yeah.
Does a compass count as a trinket?
It can do, but you've really got to decide those trinkets before we start the
Beforehand,
campaign.
A compass materializes.
Oh, no, it's
Magic compass for my situation.
no. It's,
My trinket's a Glock.
No, it's prestidigitation. It says
Yeah,
I can
but-
create a non-magical trinket or illusion image that fits in your hand and lasts until your next turn. Just saying, if it counts as
Hang on.
it, if I can use that.
Maybe.
Unless
Guess not.
unless it
Hang on.
means it's an
Oh,
illusion, so it isn't
Oh, yeah.
working. It just looks like one.
I mean,
Yeah.
it probably should work.
I don't know if because
So
Yeah, but
we
that would
begin-
require if Ryan's casting an illusion, he'd have to know where north
Surely
and
Ryan
south
would
yeah.
need to know where north is.
Yeah.
listen, I think
Yeah,
it would
you
just
can't.
look
Yeah,
like
you
one.
could make a compass, but it wouldn't be functioning. Yeah, you're right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, I mean, it's either that or we bloody choose one. But
Well,
like,
can I do like maybe a nature or survival?
Yeah, I mean, there's the sun in the sky. They're like, you know,
we see
how
this.
did the old sailors used to do it? Now you can sort of see light patches.
Would it be nature, survival, investigation, perception?
Survival?
Survival to orientate yourself.
Right, we're going east.
Wait, I got an idea.
We got
Start
one
digging
there.
a hole.
If we
I'll look at the sun
yeah.
and be like, don't know.
if we get a bowl of water,
Yeah. Drink
You
it.
trying to remember the thing from Vikings.
Yeah.
Drink a bowl of water. You feel much better about yourself.
You need an actual
I don't know,
sundial
like
to do that, though. You need to fashion a sundial.
I couldn't create an illusion, everyone. Just
Why would that help?
to be.
That's just a stick in the ground. I can do that with the stick.
But no, that was alright. If we put a stick in the ground, and then we mark down one of the lines, and then wait until the sun.
But that requires
moves
us
over.
waiting for bloody ages to
You
do
fully
that.
can do that, but you will be waiting for a while.
Yeah, but waiting. What? 10
There are
minutes better than
spells that
walking.
help you orientate.
I ain't got many spells.
Yeah, I ain't got any.
You
no,
guys
I
have a
got it
druid.
either.
Does the druid not have druidcraft?
I would have thought
I
Druid
don't think
Craft.
Druidcraft does it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you.
I think it does.
I read it and it didn't say anything about it. That's what I was reading before.
I thought it can tell you directions any time of day.
It would give you like time of day and weather, which would be half the spell.
Yeah.
Alright, whisper into the spirits of nature, you create the following effects to your own range. Create a tiny harmless effect, blah blah blah. The effect might manifest as a golden orb for clear skies, cloud, rain, so I can do the weather.
Nice.
Instantly make a flower blossom. Create an instantaneous harmless effects.
I don't say anything about it.
Yep, no, nothing about nine direction.
All right. Good luck with that then, guys.
Why don't we just go back to
No,
town?
no.
And ask.
Prestidigitation
And
is a transmutation cantrip. That counts.
What?
On illusion. Oh wait, no, this is illusion. No,
Let's go back to town.
I'm trying to get. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We should go back to town. I agree.
How long did it take us to get here?
Make no effort to hide the hand.
You took you 3.5 hours
It
to
took
get
us
here.
3.5 hours.
Wait, Ben, do you not have wild shape or anything?
Oh,
Can you not fly back?
I do have wild shape.
Would it not cut the time in half?
I'm not a moon druid, so I can't turn into a flying creature.
Unless we
Do
go
any
to,
animals have good sense of direction? Like, what weather is it? Because ducks fly a certain direction, so I'll be like, which way does it want to take me?
the
I can
famous
just
Strahd
Let me commune with the weather ducks. What? It's kind of like
I've got a
cloudy.
real good feeling about just going towards Ravenloft and seeing what
I was going
happens.
to say that.
that's back the way you came.
Yes.
No, all right, nice.
can I make a history check to remember where Ravenloft was to that town?
Yeah.
Like, kind of, was it north or south or east? Nah, I got to.
Fuck.
All right, you don't know. It was east for sure, but you don't know if it was north or south. You
That's
guys have
fine.
been heading west this
We
whole
just need to
time.
come the other side out of the town.
Alright,
And-
how about this? I've got my lucky coin. One
Nah,
say
fuck it.
heads or tails, mate.
Go back to town.
Heads. Heads.
It's not worth
Always heads.
choosing a direction, getting lost for 3 days, rather than going back for 3 hours.
Always heads.
I agree with Ichabod again. Heads is always.
Okay,
the
I
option.
can
Who else is down with the coin?
reading online. I can create a compass using prestidigitation.
You can
I already
create
rolled it,
but
but
it's
It
a
says
one.
like,
Mate, you've
yeah, no,
rolled it.
yeah, but no,
DM's
no.
rolled it, mate.
He's rolled it.
It wouldn't work unless you know where the direction is now. Otherwise, yeah, 'cause if you can't root it in something, I'm gonna say
Maybe if you knew it, then sure.
Fuck it! I'll get a
if
stick.
you knew the direction.
And I'll put it in the ground.
I flipped my coin.
Hmm.
No, I'm with Ron on this one. There's no point walking down a road.
Hell, it's
But
3 against 2.
Wait a minute.
It's 3 against 2.
It's
You wanna walk down a random street to just maybe get the right place?
Nah, it's more like a dirt track.
Yeah, it's that trick.
With this stick, at least we've got a definite conclusion of which way is north, east, and west.
How fucking long are we gonna... I flipped
What,
the
10
coin.
minutes?
we don't need.
We need to wait like an hour.
We don't need no stick, friend. Just trust in the faith of this man's coin.
We'll take a short rest.
Coin
I'm not listening
magic,
to
coin
both
magic,
robbers.
coin magic.
It's not magic.
Well,
it's
there's
just
2
a-
grave robbers in this party now, friend, as you call us.
Can't
I-
some of you
I like to
commune
call us
with
the
gods?
curer of items.
Yeah,
Huh?
but ain't gonna be like turn left at this junction, mate.
Commune
You
with
can
what?
ask them one question. You can be like, "Is the direction I'm pointing blah blah blah.
Can I talk? Is
You,
that not
you
a
get
higher
one.
level?
You get one question, I think.
It's
Yeah.
They're quite a high level
Channel
spell.
Divinity,
I was
isn't
gonna
it?
say,
Oh, is it a high level? I forget.
It's quite high level.
Yeah. No, it's a spell. To talk to gods, you need to cast a spell.
Yeah, but there's
I
a
don't think
lesser
you can
one, right?
innately do
Divine.
Isn't it like
There
a
is
Channel
a
Divinity?
I've got it.
Yeah, there's a lesser one that's like more iffy. That you just
I
write
feel
roll
like-
some dice and hope.
You guys don't know my god, and I feel like if I got hold of him, just to be like, hey yo,
Wouldn't
where's West? You'd get a bit annoyed.
Wouldn't help, mate. Wouldn't help.
Yeah.
West is always in
Waiting
your
an hour
heart,
is
you know.
much better than traveling down like for a few days to find out
I'm
we're
gonna
going the wrong
grab
way.
a coin
We won't know.
from upstairs.
We won't know. No, we won't know until we're like the wrong way. If we go down the wrong way and it's not anywhere near where we're going, we won't know until what? At least
Careful, it's a
2 days travel.
town.
Oh no, right, okay, sorry, I haven't got that. I've got augury,
Augury.
so I can get a good feeling about where we're going instead.
See? That's
Ah,
the sort of magic we're talking about.
forgot about
Based
that.
on mainly Brandon's magic vibes and a lucky coin, you guys are going to orientate yourself in the wild.
Okay, yeah, using Connor's lucky coin, because I have
Yeah.
to use a physical item.
I'm gonna
It has
grab.
to be an implement.
I'm gonna grab my coin from upstairs. 2 seconds.
Yeah, go get it.
Coin,
We'll
I
look at
just
the
don't
room.
have it.
This is where he
Wait, it's
never
actually
comes
right.
back. He's actually skipping town and moving to France.
Peace.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. If by right back you mean in 50 years when Ben finally kicks the bucket.
Dad?
Yes, mate, it's going to be shorter than 50 years. Like, 70. I
6
make
years
too many
tops.
mistakes as it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very clumsy.
I feel like I could have
I
really
can
been
easily
using
like
augury a lot more.
Yeah, I agree. Also, I feel like I've seen Ben nearly die more than once already.
Yeah.
I
nearly
mean,
drowned
I-
once.
On a does it take in the alignment of your god deciding what?
Yeah. The god has to. He receives, it's fully up to the personality of your god. It's not like.
Yeah.
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 So keep that in mind.
has my stick changed to shadow yet?
Yeah. Stick is slowly moving its shadow. What? I don't remember how the stick works, so I don't want to accidentally give you the wrong answers because that's a logical
Because I
route
can,
that works.
because I
Oh,
can see where the sun's going, and then I can see where it rised from, and then I know
Rise
sun-
up.
where the sun ray came up from, and then I can get the direction of that.
Alright, I'm going to cast Mold
yeah,
Earth
so
to
rise-
slightly move the stick.
Yeah, thank God for that because I don't work out any of that. Man, if you just
So
if you just symbol of chaos it for me and just mess their whole
If he
plan
does
up,
that,
no, I haven't worked
if he
out.
does that, I'll just start
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
back to town.
just start
So
turning
I
back.
slowly move the stick, but try and do it as slow as possible so it's unnoticeable. I want to do a stealth roll for that.
Isn't Mold Earth a verbal component?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
Does he get
You can hear him say the magic words. And he's like looking right at the patch of dirt as it moves.
Stealth check. I think I get
The whole time, Arranger's been preparing this coin. I'm doing some weird.
So what's
Saying
got
the
a
magic
19 to
word.
do
I
a
didn't realize you had
stealth
to do a full magic word ritual for this.
Arranger,
Mhm.
are you ready to use your favored coin to transcend the message of my lord?
Yeah.
This is a bigger deal than I thought it would be.
My lord.
But what we're saying, what's what? Ravenloft heads?
Well, no. Let's say
Ravenloft isn't going to help. Don't go there.
north or south. So north be heads, south be tails.
So can
Wait, what's the question? I need the question.
Yeah, no worries. I'll get to the question. We're
Oh,
just
okay.
finding the coin.
while they flip, do I get where the sun's rising from?
Hey, I already moved the stick, bro.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Hey, Sean, you just looked up how that works. That's you knowing it. You've made it very clear that Ronan don't know it. You'd have to roll a nature.
The survival.
Or survival,
I
sorry,
I
yeah.
would know.
You can make a survival disadvantage because Ben's moving the stick all the time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, and also I got a 19 to do it stealthy. Can I do this quite stealthy of moving the stick?
You
Just constantly
can,
cast
but
it?
I mean, drawing conclusion, like they know it's not either of the two guys occupied with the augury spell, and they're really narrowing down their choices at this point.
My lord,
Good point. Good point.
is north the destination I want to head? And then
I feel like this is not a good wording. No, carry on.
If he says yes, what you gonna do, cunt?
What?
Yes. What'd you do?
Escalated quickly.
Then we start heading northwest.
Where's northwest?
It can only... What do you mean, where's northwest?
Point to me where northwest is.
They don't know where north
That's
is.
north,
Because
there's
the
west.
But you guys don't know which way north is.
Oh, but we're about to find
yeah,
out
you can't
That's what we're
point.
about to find
There's
out.
nothing pointing in.
because of the shadow. Sean's finding
No,
out
but
where
well,
north
they'll
is.
tell you.
Okay,
No, I'm not,
yeah.
Because the
it's-
stick's
alright,
dancing.
but he can't
What?
because he keeps moving the stick around.
Oh god. Well, we will know where north is when I'm done with this coin.
I'll do my survival check.
Okay. Alright, yeah, do the...
Surely my character would know, as he's an architect. He would know
Ryan,
the-
I don't know what you think architects do.
Hey, no,
They draw buildings. They don't go out in the wild and know
Stop.
everything.
That's like a
Bear
land
Grylls.
surveyor. That's a different job.
Remember, Sean, you got a
I got
disadvantage on your
14.
survival check.
Disadvantage?
God damn
You
it.
can
14.
blame. You can blame
Right.
Ben for that.
14.
Rodrigo's at work.
Yeah, can I kind of tell where it's
Like,
been
hey,
rising
this
from?
building won't stay up, and he's like, north's over there. That's just
15 casualties. There's none of the fire exits work. Okay, let me double check the.
First time it says go east.
It just says a sign that says go east. Hang on. Alright, let me read this again. Okay, so it looks like north is probably between two of the choices on the road here. It seems to line up about right in the middle between two of them. The two it lines up between are Lake Baratok and then the Valaki and Ravenloft.
But we need to go southwest.
So we want to go opposite to that.
Okay, so from your roll of the coin and your contact with the other world
I was
deity.
I was just looking.
I
I
haven't-
was
We ain't
just,
flipped
I
the
haven't
coin.
yet.
I was just looking at the sun.
Flip that
My
coin.
lord.
What am I flipping it for?
So I'm gonna say you're gonna flip to see if it's westwardly or eastwardly,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get a feeling about if westwardly is where we want to head or not. If that makes
Okay.
sense. I'm gonna use all that pooled information.
Yeah.
My God, how is this one little
I
problem
don't know.
stumping our party?
None of us was like, do you know where north is? We all just like, yep, we'll go this way now.
Right,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
flip
Okay.
the coin.
I'm gonna flip the coin. I'll try and get
Flip
it.
the coin. Rub. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna start
Where'd you
heading
get?
the way that I think it is by the sun.
Tails.
Tails,
Alright.
which is eastwardly. No, southwardly, not northwardly.
South.
What the fuck are you saying?
I don't know
Hey,
anymore.
what heads and tails? Do we
This is a
know
very
heads and tails?
detailed ritual, Sean. Catch up, man.
So,
Every word I've said is actually part of the written ritual.
So
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he wrote all this down.
so by the sun, I can see that north is in between those two places.
I mean,
Yeah.
mate, I'm casting.
So we
Mold
know
at
it's south.
like
Is,
crazy.
I can
we-
cover the sun.
He rolled with a disadvantage, so.
So
okay.
I'm gonna just immediately start walking southwest because that's where we need to go.
yeah, but you don't know where
Okay,
southwest is.
I do because I checked the sun.
No, he does because he knows where north is.
Oh, of course.
I'm
forgot
gonna
about
just walk southwest.
Now he can extrapolate. But you get a feeling. What was your question?
Is westwardly or the like where we believe to be westernly?
Yes. Good. You get woe. Westernly woe.
All right. As he starts walking off, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't. Maybe we don't go that way.
Right.
I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
I'm just standing so confused.
Yeah, I'm
The brewery is southwest, and this is the direction of southwest.
But my God's telling me something
Which one's that
insane.
one? What one's that?
Oh, fuck you, Pelor, Milord Pelor.
Is that the one you've chosen today?
That's the one I've always. I got a 16.
I mean, yeah, sure, but I know you're not all Pelor.
How
I
long,
know
how
what
long
you're
have we been doing
talking
this?
about, I'm Pelor all day. I'm always
Is Pelor all the way
Pelor.
through?
Open my top and I've just got an I Heart Pelor top underneath.
You can see underneath there's clearly a different I Heart something on there, but you can't quite make it out.
Yeah, I'm just I walk southwest.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I look to Vaughn and I'm like, you just let me look crazy for half an hour? You didn't say a damn thing?
You looked like you knew what you were doing. What was all this with the coin and the rolling?
I have
And
no
that was going
idea.
well.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost
Giving
in the
off a little
woods.
crazy vibes at the moment.
I
Man.
haven't looked back.
Alright, we don't have a paladin anymore, so we're gonna need to find some stranger on the road.
Wait, we're just letting him walk away.
Peace.
Or maybe this paladin's got to
I
find.
mean, no, we should probably go that way.
Yeah, we'll just follow. I
Okay,
just
so
know any
after a
better.
short delay, you tag along. Agreed.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe it's the right way.
I do say to Vaughn, while we're walking though, I'm like, look, Vaughn, next time they start pressing me, man, you gotta speak up. You gotta help me a bit.
They were making good points. What was all that with the?
We've
with
been
the
making good points.
stick?
This is who we are.
That was all happening very quick.
God damn it, Vaughn.
Okay, let me get the next bit of the map.
I think that's some very
So what-
tough parenting you'd have given him right there, Brandon.
I don't know
I mean,
what this parenting word is. Never heard of it. Not me.
Alright.
That's where you rent out pairs.
Does Ichabod and Vaughn look very similar? Like, have they got similar facial features?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Nah, mate. I only got I got a 9.
I'm doing this over my nose, and Ben perceives that I've got a hooked nose.
He's trying to give himself a hook nose to show it all off.
Mate,
the hair.
there's something that looks similar about you two. That's all, but I don't.
I look at him.
I don't know.
You're
I'm
both
like-
so hot.
I don't see it personally.
Yeah, I don't see it. No, I don't see it.
Does anyone else see?
I mean,
any
our
resemblance?
hair's a completely different shade of ginger.
This one's more of a.
It's very
this one's more
similar.
of a rusty, and the other one's more of like an umber.
Yeah.
But they sound each other. It's exactly the same time.
Look, are we? Can we
It's
walk?
the lighting.
all right?
It's the lighting.
This has
So
been
you-
a weirdly long day for a 3-hour walk.
So you're telling me that he's not your kid?
I'm standing right here.
I'm telling ya, that ain't my son.
We move on. Vaughn's like saying this in the moment.
I did
He
just
starts
roll a
sweating.
5.
Roll a 5.
Even I believe. Even I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I have a -1.
Oh, your insight's so bad.
Yeah, I didn't just clasp at straws because I realised that you are very fatherly to Vaughn. So like giving him advice.
4 days.
Well,
But
I'm
So
a spec.
you are his dad.
up.
Why lie?
I'm not lying. What? I ain't lying. And I look at Vaughn, and I'm like, come on, look, me? I ain't your dad, am I?
No. It takes a long time to say it.
Look, we don't care whether or not you're his dad or not. I don't see what's a big deal.
I mean, it's not, but I'm not. I mean, the jigs. I've already rolled a terrible roll. I stay adamant for the time being that that is not my son. I don't want to pay no bills.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, that's not something to laugh
I'm saying about him.
So am I knocking on the door of this winery now?
What the fuck? Sean just...
We're here.
I'm so glad we made it. That was good.
Just me.
No,
Just
you
me.
guys. Just you, yeah. No one else has made it.
I say to Vaughn, that was a close one. I think they almost caught on to us here.
No, we did.
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
Stranger danger. So, what time do you guys want to stop marching? The road here is going to take you. Let's say you've been marching for another 3 hours. You've been marching for 6 hours, which brings you up to about 7 o'clock ish.
What sign did we follow? That was southwest. Was there a sign?
You followed.
We followed you.
Remember, I turned around on a lot of signs. So if we bump into any of those old signs, they're turned around.
Oh.
Wait, you going back on the other signs? You
I
going
don't
full
know,
circle?
what signs we going?
You guys are heading in the sign that said Solenka Pass and Krezk.
Cool.
You guys, yeah, you've been traveling for 3 hours now. It's about 7 o'clock. What time do you guys want to stop marching?
Yeah, I think 7 actually might be good.
Yeah, I suppose it takes a bit of time to set up the old campernet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Set up the old homestead.
What are the names of the places? Celeste. Something?
Look, I'm just not going to tell you because it's difficult to read.
Classic.
It's Solenka Pass and Krezk.
Salenka.
Solenka with an N.
Salenka.
That's it.
Salenka Pass.
So.
Hopefully this is east or southeast.
You
So
mean
what's
west?
our job anyway?
You mean west?
West.
I was going to say. No.
No, my architecture says
We gotta go this way. There's a ladder. We gotta go up there.
I was most famous for building houses upside down.
All of my houses face to the east.
Let me quick build a house. It'll take 4 years, and we'll know.
It uses. Alright, that was bad. Let's move on.
Right, I'll set up my 2-man tent. Fucking be cozy.
Yeah, I
You
guess
guys
so
up
too.
camp?
Probably just out
Yeah.
of the road a little bit.
Just off the beaten path. The best place to set up camp.
Yeah, are you guys within sight of the road? How far into the forest are you going? It is
We're
thick
pushing it
forest
up.
either side of the road.
Yeah, I say deep enough so maybe a fire can't be seen.
Yeah.
Alright. Pretty deep. You guys are Sam and Frodo and
Yeah,
I'll keep watch again.
Yeah.
So, God, don't need to sleep.
and I'll
Just
sleep
sit by a
in
tree.
my armor.
sleep in your armor. Nice. Good,
Oof.
good comfortable sleep.
Trench foot coming up.
Trench foot coming up.
Oh, I just
Um,
want to fill his suit up with like oil, just so then he's sitting in oil.
Right.
Ha, funny.
You're gonna kill him. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna kill him.
Rodrigo.
Yeah, then I'm going to set him on fire.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Did you tell us
Yes.
about what you saw in your dream?
No. No one asked.
Good stuff.
Okay, alright.
Wait, are you saying that in
No, I'm trying to remember if when we done it the other week, you told... I thought you told Ronan what you saw in your dream.
No, ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I
So
said
already-
anything about it.
It was big and red!
Skeletons all over the place.
It's just the big left hand that I've got hanging from my neck.
Big red right hand.
Red
Wu-Tang
right.
Clan on it.
It was Clifford the big red dog.
I saw Clifford. You know.
So you guys set up your camps. Aringer, you're keeping watch in your sort of powered down status. The rest of you have got tents now, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, I do not have a tent.
I bought a tent when we was at the shop, so I will give you my tent to use.
Ah, thanks, Grave.
No worries, just don't lose it, kid.
Guess that wakes up and
Oh
tents
yeah,
gone.
no, I don't have a thing for thinking tents are there, then them disappearing.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to my tent?
Oh, I guess I'll just set
So-
that tent up around the camp.
I've been thinking. During that coffin house, we killed those vampires. With
Sick.
the owner said something about Strahd. No, do you think he really would know, or do you think that's just a fear that Strahd is putting over his lands?
Probably just fear mongering.
Well, I mean, we can't rule that out. That is not the first or second person to tell us that Strahd knows everything that goes on here.
It'll be a bit of
If he
both.
does, then he knows about.
We'll ask
I
him
just-
next time we see him.
Well, let's plan
Hey,
for
you've
the
been
worst
watching us?
scenario, boys.
I'm just worried. I want to. The best chance of us getting out of here is with him not knowing about our plans.
Well, if he's all knowing, then we're fucked.
I mean, he's
True.
gonna know eventually. We plan to kill him.
We also know that
Thank-
he retires for 3 months or something like that. So he knows that we're gonna do that. He probably won't do it.
But then if it turns out he has to, then surely he has no choice.
Well,
No,
it
if he
depends
has
if he
to- if
just
it says-
chooses it. But then I guess if people
I would-
already knew that, he would already know that. So I don't know. There's a hole here.
Got to me frantically stitching up a plot hole. We need more thread. So you guys bed down for the night. These concerning questions on your mind now. Does Strahd really know everything that happens within his land? Surely it's got to be rumors. No single power can have that much control over one area. Rodrigo, Rodrigo, Ronan, and Ichabod. The three of you, once again, as you lay down, the three of you are tormented by horrid visions. Ichabod and Ronan, you both have this same dream. Obviously, you won't know you had the same dream until you actually tell each other, but this is what you both see. You awake in your dream, and the camp is dead silent, except for a strange rustling coming from Rodrigo's tent. You open his tent to see the crouching form of a skeleton taking layers of Rodrigo's skin and slowly eating them.
Right.
Rodrigo,
All
you have a dream, and in your dream you wake up. There's something moving outside your tent. Something opens the tent door. It is two large figures. You recognize them as your adventuring friends. They are both have their weapons drawn, and they proceed to beat you to death. And you wake up in a cold, wet, just cold, wet, feverish sweat. None of you benefit from the long rest.
We gain level exhaustion or not?
Yeah, one level of exhaustion.
Well, there goes my
I
spell
wake
slots.
Or don't I?
In the middle.
No, you wake up.
In the middle of the night, I would have, like, been praying or something for an hour while it was like dead of night at some point. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Having
Presumably
prayer.
it's before or after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arranger, you can hear the three of them sort of thrashing around in their sleep, sort of just shifting a lot. You know, they're moving around. It's clearly a disturbed night's sleep. Sculpt, you sleep fine, mate. Absolutely solid.
Oh, no.
So glad.
Nothing wrong.
So glad
Solid
about this.
sleep. Yeah,
Oh, man.
absolutely
I
lovely.
I needed it. After that
Yeah,
laugh
yeah.
fest, I needed it.
Yeah, after the laughing sickness, you feel
Yeah,
great.
remember when I helped you with that, and then you just constantly fucking me?
What, like in character?
Fucking-
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I saved your life, and you were like, trust Rodrigo.
That was it. Yeah. If I had the option to choose Flump, I'd choose Flump.
I forgot about that.
Oh, Miss Flump.
Miss Flump.
I need to summon him again.
Flump's been sent to the Nether Zone.
He's in another realm now.
He's in the Nether Realm, yeah, hunting ghasts
So
And Frog.
morning do
and
come.
frogs. Morning comes.
I emerge from the tent. It's so hot.
Oh my god.
Guess so. Like, yo, alright, you have a sleep running in your sleep or something, like a dog. You're making crazy noises.
I was just saying to Vaughn in the tent. I've been having some weird dreams since being here. Some real fuck dreams. I'm not one for getting many dreams, to be fair. And when I do get them, they're normally a bit more pleasant. I don't know. I feel tired. Like,
You
well,
look a bit fucked, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't know how to help with that, unfortunately.
has Rodrigo come out of his tent yet? You seen him?
Draw my sword and go in there.
I'm gonna find him.
The nightmares are real.
He comes out with no skin. Hey guys.
There was something in my tent.
Something bit me
Is
last
it
night.
chilly?
I kept begging for help, but none of you came.
Yeah, did you say he hasn't come out yet?
Rodrigo's in the astral
Rodrigo?
zone.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you were... No, I haven't come out yet.
Alright, I sort of give Arranger a nod, and then I head over towards Rodrigo's tent.
You undo all the tent hooks so it collapses on him, and then when you do the oil
Teach you
blast,
to mess with my sleep pattern.
Fish caught in the neck, I'm flopping.
He's
is the
panic
tent
waving.
open in any way?
Nah, be sharp.
it's all there. It's all buttoned up.
I slip my arm onto the tent.
Under the tent, start
Try and
grasping.
reach for his ankle, and I'm just like, Rodrigo!
Where's the fuck?
He's shouting.
No, I'm just like, Rodrigo, it's me. It's Ichabod.
He forgot his own name for a second.
Nah, that's it. That's the name. Let me in.
1 second. Zip up the tent.
Well, it's buttoned.
What's the matter? I'll button up the tent.
That's it. Nice one.
I had This can sound real far-fetched, but I had a really weird dream about you.
Yeah, I had a similar dream about yourself and Ronan.
Was
It was
Ronan
sexual.
in my dream?
No, just the strange creature.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, what happened in yours?
I woke up to yourself and Ronan at my tent, and you proceeded to beat me. I still feel the punches. You beat me till I died, and then I woke up.
I'll just be like collapsing my tent, but kind of just listening to this as well.
Look,
Weird smile on his face.
I don't want to press you on it, but You said that you hadn't been getting the best night's sleep
No,
since being here as well.
no.
Look, in what I saw, I don't know if this means anything to you, but there was like this like bony skeleton-like creature, and it was like he was flaying you and taking pieces of your skin.
My ears will kind of prop up. I'll be like,
Does that mean anything to you?
I think I had kind of a similar image in my head last night as well. Don't know what that
would make
means.
sense.
Didn't you say that Ronan was in your dream?
Yeah, it would make sense. So somehow all three of us are linked in some way. What do we do different than that Aringer and Scout didn't?
I mean, Aringer don't sleep,
Yeah, I don't dream anymore.
and Sculpt's dead behind the eyes, so I don't really think.
I heard that
What?
as I'm crawling out my tent.
Started in the mill, right?
Wiping the tears.
I just want a fucking dream too. Look,
He doesn't
I
get
don't
dreams
wanna-
because he
I
cries
don't wanna
himself to
press
sleep.
you. Rodrigo, but if myself and if what Ronan's saying is true, and he had the same dream, what is that? Do you know
Do I know what? About the dreams?
what it means? What that thing was that we saw? We both saw it.
Yeah, it was like a weird skeleton picking at you. Because
Look, maybe it's
on the first night, I kind of had visions of both of my sisters dying.
And I had a dream about Vorm being beaten and killed.
So it must just be this land getting to our personal feelings. But I mean,
What's so personal about a skeleton who eats skin?
look.
Yeah,
I
A
well,
don't.
Skinnerton,
I didn't
if you
have
will.
any dream like that.
A Skinnington, if you will.
The madness has got to him. We gotta help him, boys.
are we
Get it together, Rodrigo!
Are we all Skinningtons?
Look,
You look down, nothing but
I don't
bone.
know.
Did you say I don't know?
I don't know what that skeleton. I don't know anything about that skeleton at all. I guess it must be.
Is
the
that a
land.
deception?
Oh, do I hear dice rattling across the table?
Open the...
I mean, if we're trying to deceive each other, I don't think it needs a dice roll. We should just believe each other or not believe each other.
Well, it depends what you're inclined to. Feel free to believe him, but if
You
you
don't ever seem to believe me.
if you've got evidence
I think
for the opposite, then you can roll.
Yeah, even if they did pass the check, you can still be like, that's convincing, but I still don't believe you.
What did you
Yeah,
get?
it's all about what you guys
I got a nine.
just believe as a
Just
character.
roleplay that. It just
Yeah,
depends how well he does it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
work out
have
amongst yourselves. I'll just step
passive
in and get advice.
insight.
Look, I don't.
I have a
guess
passive
it's supposed to be the
insight of
land.
21.
Yeah,
I don't know
They're
anything about
coming
that
through so
skeleton.
clear.
He knows all the things.
It's a plus 11.
Holy f-
yeah. So
That's
something about Rodrigo's stance and his tones. He's definitely keeping something back. You know that, but you don't know what it is specifically.
Right.
We shouldn't.
I won't press you any further at the minute.
We shouldn't
But
let
later, when he's alive.
these hallucinations and mind tricks be anything to us. It's just the land. We need to just keep our faith, keep our minds about us, and carry on.
All I'm saying is a bit of honesty goes a long way.
Well, I don't
yeah.
understand. What was the correlation between us three, though? Was it the mill? We all went into the mill together, didn't we?
Well,
That's when
we
it
all
started. That
We all went in the meal. Not just you.
did. Oh no.
Maybe.
Well, I drank the all the elixirs, and I didn't have any nightmares. So maybe one of those magic.
We'd had
potions-
nightmares before you drunk those.
Ah,
the
well,
only thing that connects us is we were all together when we entered Barovia.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that connects us.
Maybe.
Done anything else together. But it doesn't connect those two.
Yeah. We'll sleep on it again and see something else.
Again. See how it progresses.
I'm just worried. Don't know when this is gonna end. These nightmares are getting to the better of me. I don't wanna see your two faces again with blood on your fists.
Oh, there'll be plenty of times when that's going to happen, but not yours.
Deep concern.
Yeah, I mean the first half. Not gonna lie.
In
Yeah.
the dream of the skeleton, was there any sort of telling like detail of the
There's
skeleton?
something
Was
red on him, wasn't it?
He was just covered in Rodrigo's blood.
okay? No sort of like symbolism or anything like that.
No, he was
Okay.
almost. He was almost hunched. He was like hunched up and squatting in a very unnatural way. But there was no defining features of him.
Okay.
He didn't look like a normal human skeleton by any means. More like its spine, the layers of its spine were much more pointed, much longer, much more protruding. You know, the ends of its fingers much more spiky. Like this creature was maybe not designed to be a skeleton, but was it better now it was a skeleton. It had advantages over a normal human skeleton, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay. Yeah. For the minute, yeah. I won't press any further. I'm all good.
Let's carry
Okay.
on. Let's get some
yeah,
walking
you guys.
done.
Yeah,
Fresh-
you finished packing up this
Fresh air.
tent. Sorry, packing up the camp, wrapping all your stuff together. If you eat, take a supply, a ration off of your character sheets, and then we will carry on down the road.
I'll say to Aringer, did you see anything strange last night, or was it okay?
Y'all are alright. It was just rustling and bustling in there. That's all.